How do you export a video in Camtasia? So when you're done editing your project, there are two ways to export it. One is to go here on the top menu where it says export, or alternatively, and a little bit more straightforward, here on the top right, there's a green button that says export. And you can click on it and Camtasia will offer you a few different options. You can even upload directly to YouTube or Google Drive. Personally, I suggest you don't. I think the best way to do it is to just export as a local file and then you can upload that file anywhere you want. So let's go to local file and it will ask you to navigate anywhere on your computer and save that video in that specific location. This should be pretty straightforward. Next, let's look at some of the settings because when you go to file format, you'll see that you can actually export to animated GIF, which has a few simple options here. If you go here, I would leave everything as it is by default, frame rate, dimensions, and loops. You want to make sure it loops infinitely. All right, that's if you export it as a GIF. However, if your project is longer than, 5-10 seconds, I wouldn't recommend this because the file size is going to be absolutely huge. So most of you will actually export it as a video format. If you're on a Mac, you can probably use this MOV if you know what you're doing. But for most people out there, and especially Windows users, I actually suggest you export as MP4 because it's the most popular video format on the planet that provides the widest compatibility with all devices. All right, now let's go to options and see what we have here. All right, it might look a little bit intimidating at first, but don't worry, let's look at them one by one. So for frame rate, I would actually go with automatic because it will just take the exact frame rate from your project. So if your project is 30 frames per second or 25, it will just take whatever you're using. For dimensions, again, I would go with current because it's going to take the resolution of your project. But for example, there's nothing stopping you from having a project in 4K and exporting it into a smaller resolution like HD, for example. By the way, it doesn't work the other way around. So if your project is HD resolution and you want to export it as 4K, there's no way you can upscale it and actually produce that quality out of a smaller resolution. So there's no point doing that. All right, now let's go to data rate. You can actually go with automatic if you just don't want to bother with it. It's probably the simplest thing ever. But if file size and quality is something that you like to play around with, then you can go to custom and actually change the bitrate here. So I wouldn't make it too complicated. 5,000 kilobits per second is probably good enough for most people. In my case, for example, I don't care about file size. I want the absolute best quality possible for my video, regardless of how big it is. So I usually go all the way to the top here. But if file size is a problem, just go with 5,000 kilobits per second and you're gonna be good to go. And to be honest, the quality difference is probably not even noticeable anyway. So for compression type, you want to go with H.264. Again, super wide compatibility, just leave it as it is. Keyframe, don't touch it. Optimized for, I would actually suggest you optimize it for download, not for streaming, because nowadays, anywhere you upload this video, any platform will automatically reprocess it anyway and optimize it for streaming. So do download because it's going to be the highest quality possible. For profile, I would suggest you stick with high for 99% of the cases, unless you don't really care about the file size and you want the best possible quality at the expense of file size, in which case you can go with baseline. And for audio settings here, make sure you encode audio. You can enable smoothing, no problem. And again, for most of you, I would just leave data rate to automatic, don't even touch that. But if you want to go with custom, it's usually 128 or 256. I think it's pretty standard. But in my case, again, I want the absolute best quality possible for the audio as well. And the audio doesn't even increase the file size too much. So in my case, I usually just max it out all the way to 320. All right, and then when you're done, you can press OK and Now you've selected your location, your settings, and just click export. And it's going to start exporting the video. It's going to take a few seconds or minutes depending on your project. All right, this is how you export a video in Camtasia. For high quality stock animation assets that you can use in Camtasia with drag and drop simplicity so that you can have professional animations at your fingertips within minutes, make sure to visit videoplasty.com.